North East Line. Unlike most videos, I'm just gonna save your time. Introduced in 2003, Harbourfront, to Dhoby Ghat, to Serangoon, to Sengkang, and to Punggol. And then recently got extended to Punggol Coast. Just one straight line connecting all these towns, and Punggol back then it was just grass. And I forgot to mention that Buangkok and Woodley opened later, and there was supposed to be an NE2 Kampong Baru, but it got shelved because Circle Line 6 already has Keppel Station. So when NEL opened, NEL lose money. SBS Transit not happy. SBS Transit shortened bus route. Cut, 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 cut. Compensate. SBS Transit withdraw expressway bus service that should not have been withdrawn. And I think this thing should have stayed, and this thing should have stayed. NEL running fine for a decade, but then future CRL interchange, Circle Line, hub spoke from Sengkang LRT, hub spoke from Punggol LRT, and in future CRLE. NEL become more crowded, leading to extreme hub spoke. Everybody hub spoke in, everybody hub spoke in, everybody hub spoke in, everybody hub spoke in, everybody go city. NEL demand kaboom. But to be fair, it's gonna hub spoke out as well. From 2021 onwards, Sengkang no longer grass, more flats. Punggol no longer grass, more flats. Punggol Coast University, more flats. More people going to city, more people going to CCL in this direction, and more people going to CCL in this direction. NEL demand kaboom even more. And then they got desperate. What do? They boosted this bus. They boosted this. And then they boosted this as well. And they introduced this. And this. And this. And this. And this. This one is good. This one is good. This one is also good. This one, the load will take some time to it will just take a few years before there is actually gonna be demand. This one looks okay on the surface. This one is a clone of Premium 592. This one is a clone of Premium 591. Yay! And I literally forgot that there is this and this. And basically, City Direct Bus Service is a band-aid solution to the train crowded situation. Adding trains is not always the solution. There's only so much room that you can add, so this is not good solution. Maximum headway, like frequency in between trains, to put it simply, the distance or the gap between trains, the maximum threshold that technology can handle, 107 seconds, not 90 seconds. No, not this. In practice, we never run 90 seconds. So what is the real solution? You introduce more express services like this or like this. Not the original route, but with a few tweaks. I've talked about this before. And then on a serious note, this is Cross Island Line, and then this is Circle Line. This is the choke point. This is the choke point. You want NEL to be exclusively for people going down beyond Serangoon. So you introduce more bus services that go like this, like this, like this, and you introduce more bus services that go like this, like this, like this. Examples are like 50 86 and 87 in this direction. There's also like 43, there's also 43E. I don't know what other variant you want to introduce. And then there's technically also like 118, which is like crowded 24/7. Okay, not really 24/7, but whenever, school dismissal or people going to school, IT College East and Temasek Poly in that context, or people from these schools going home. That's why 118 has like so many buses and short working trips. Anything else that I can think of from the top of my head? 163 from Sengkang to like, Upper Thomson. Even this helps in this context. Even this would help. Stuff like that. So again, on a serious note, if you're not really like well versed in buses, I'll just tell you, 87, it goes from Sengkang, and then it goes to Hougang, and then Eunos Link, Kaki Bukit, Bedok North, and Bedok as well. So you need something from like either Hougang, Sengkang, or Punggol. You need all the buses that are going like southeast. Either you're going to Bedok or you're going to like places such as Marine Parade or even Eunos. That general area, so you take more people off of North East Line, because sometimes at Sengkang or Hougang you already cannot board the train, like during peak hours especially, or even during weekends. That's how bad it is. And then like from Punggol, Sengkang, or even the new Punggol Coast, there are some like new roads that you can take advantage of. It's like Seletar Link. I didn't even write this properly. Oh gosh. Seletar Link. So there's an intersection at Punggol Central. It stretches all the way. And then there's also Seletar North Link that leads up to like Punggol North Avenue and like Punggol Coast in general. This one is gonna go all the way to like Yio Chu Kang. So you can take advantage of Seletar Link. You can give them access to like Sengkang West over here, which is really underserved by buses, which is really sad. And then you can also go to areas like Yio Chu Kang, Ang Mo Kio, Bishan, and I should specify that this one is Yio Chu Kang Road, and then this one is like the residential area of Yio Chu Kang, Ang Mo Kio, and Bishan. And then something extra, because Paya Lebar Air Base is like moving out, and there'll be like new residential developments. Obviously 72 is unable to like tank everything, and obviously 87 is unable to tank everything, so you need more routes from again northeast that goes southeast towards like okay, I'll just say the general area, east-west line area, Pasir Ris, Tampines, Simei, Bedok, Eunos, Marine Parade, Bedok South. Paya Lebar already has like 43, but you kind of get the idea, right? And finally, I'm not saying CDS is not a good idea. It is a good idea, but it's only like a temporary band-aid solution. They need to come up with like more long distance trunk routes, like not really like super long distance, but like maybe I should say medium distance. Something that actually gets people off Northeast Line. And that's also the reason why Seletar Line, the alignment, it's no longer to Kallang and CBD. It's like being pushed towards like Eunos, Bedok, Marine Parade, that general area. But again, that is only an MRT line. You need buses to do the job as well, like to fill in all the gaps that said MRT doesn't really touch. And when the MRT breaks, you have all these buses as network resilience. I'll just spell it out for you. Network resilient. Dude, I cannot spell resilience. And then you can have CDS, you can have City Shopper, like you can convert 654 on weekends to like a City Shopper like concept. If you don't know what a City Shopper is, you can look up the bus wikis to help you understand how the routes. I'm not saying copy the routes, but conceptually make it so that it serves like Orchard, Dhoby Ghaut, Suntec, Bayfront. As long as you touch these like 4 areas, 3 to 4 areas, like as long as you touch them, you're good to go. And do not make them so expensive. Do not make them so expensive. That is the main reason why the city shoppers failed last time. See, in 10 minutes, I covered so much. Don't be like the YouTubers who spend 10 minutes giving you, oh my god, this is the history of the North East Line.